baby. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is a small Friday. We'd like to call that Thursday up here in the North Creek. How about that?
I like that.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Game On. This is the Sports Morning Espresso Shot. I'm your host, Will, with the missing tooth. And he's Cricket from sportspicks.locals.com. The smoothest, nugs, not drugs, loving man on the planet.
That's me.
And we're here to bring you the latest and greatest going on in the sports world.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just winging it today.
I hear you, dude. I'm moving slow this morning, too. This might be a fun.
I woke up and I laid in bed, and the next thing I know, it's 15 minutes before the show starts, and I go, fuck. So I have nothing prepared, but here's what's on the menu today. I was all sorts of fired up yesterday as I'm just online. I didn't realize yesterday when we were looking at the college football playoff, I didn't really pay much attention. I'm like, okay, top 4 looks right. And then I was just looking at the teams. I didn't really look at the rankings and stuff. I just kind of looked at the teams. I was like, okay, But then some of the teams that are in there, and then listening to what the committee actually, like, I thought some of the stuff people were posting online was parody. But no, they were real fucking quotes from the chair, like the committee chairman and whatnot. And I'm like, oh. So I was all fired up. And I was ready. Like I wanted to go live then and just start bitching.
I know how that is.
I would just want to start bitching because some of the stuff there is stupid. But instead, we're going to save it. We're going to save the actual debating about teams, that is. Because in 2 weeks from now, we're going to have that same argument. So I'm gonna save it, get all my bullet points dialed in. But we will talk about how some of the things that the committee are saying is just fucking stupid.
As is tradition.
Here's a little tease. The committee is worried about a team not being able to get enough rush yards, even though they've got 4 ranked wins in the season.
Rush yards?
Yeah. One of the chairmen said, you know what, we have a real concern about Alabama not being able to rush and not able, they couldn't even get 100 yards against this team. And I'm like,
huh. Wait a minute. I'll have to hear some of those. That's not part of the deal.
Oh, yeah, Crick, there's shit like that.
That's not part of the equation, man.
It's like, okay, they can't run the ball. It's more impressive that they're able to go in and beat all these teams. To go in and beat Georgia and not be able to run the ball. Like, what are we talking about?
Nope, not many people can run the ball against Georgia, for one.
In Georgia, too.
I need to hear some of that. That's not supposed to be part of the criteria, man.
Yeah, that's why I was getting fired up, because I'm like, this is stupid.
Well, those people.
So there's that. Yeah, we'll get into that here in a minute. We've got Thursday night football tonight. We're gonna break that down, find some best bets. We're going to talk a little bit of highlight, because it's a highlight Thursday, of course. Plus, whatever else comes up, whatever you guys throw in the chat, make sure you like, subscribe, share, repost. Get this out there. We are almost at 25,000 followers on Rumble. We're less than 150 followers away. We need your help. Spread the love. Let everyone know where they can find the most professional, on-time, non-clickbait sports show on the internet. But first, Crick, how you doing this morning?
I'm all right, man. I was looking back some bets last night. Hit some bets. Had another good day yesterday.
I'm glad you said that. I want to do this because I feel like we kind of do it, but we don't always do it. Let's start off every show with talk. This is a gambling show too, you know what I mean? So it's like let's talk about our bets from the nights before. Just not all of them, maybe, but like let's highlight some.
I've been watching Ghost, and Ghost, I want to be just like him when I grow up. So I see he comes in, he usually gives us a record, tells us how he did the night before and stuff. I'm like, yeah, maybe we should talk about that too, man. We post the pics and stuff. You can go look at them.
Shout out to Ghost Wins, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to Ghost Wins. Y'all give him Paul. They got shot back, man.
I was looking at a bunch of stuff and I was thinking out playing certain things yesterday. So I told you yesterday I have that free play, right?
Yep.
Which I thought about it more yesterday. It also pisses me off. So not only did I have to go 5-0, right, which is hard to do, like against the spread in the NFL.
Damn near impossible.
To get that free play, I basically have to go 6-0 because with the free play, I got to win another one to get the free play and to be actually real money. right?
Yeah, and they got you handcuffed on that thing on what you can bet and stuff.
Yeah, they wouldn't even let me. So I told you they only let me do sides and totals, right? They
Mhm.
wouldn't even let me do to their credit, I can do like first halves, I can do first quarters. You can do that. But they wouldn't even let me like I wanted to do instead of going over 1.5 goals in the first period, I wanted to say both teams score. That prop, both teams score in the first period. They won't let me use it on that. But they'll let me bet the over the 1.5.
See, that's bull. They want you to have to lay the juice and shit. They're not giving you real good value on that
Yeah,
shit.
those mother truckers.
Man,
But
dirty rats.
I did find out yesterday that they will. They won't let me do the puck line hockey, but they will let me do the money line.
Hey, that's where you find the best value anyway.
That's where I found it. So shout out to Ghost Win. So I had, it was in 2 different accounts because I went 5-0 in one account, 5-0 in another. So I had $240 of free play yesterday, and my hockey, I did 2 out of 3 hockey picks on my own. Shout out to betterday.com though. Over 1.5 in the first period. They got 3. Never
Oh
a doubt.
yeah, could just
Yeah.
double it.
Yeah. And so I was texting him about who he likes in hockey, and I told him, you know what, I'm looking at some of the road dogs right now. I really like the Flames. He goes, man, I was on the Flames yesterday, and they burned me. And I go, no pun intended. And I go, that's why I like him even more tonight,
Dude. I know. I'm telling you, I used to be bad about that. I did it with Georgia when the Gunner Stockton kneeled on the 1 yard line. I'm usually notorious for just shaming those people, hating them, going away from never betting them again. This year, after he did it, next week, I was like, you know what? Bullshit. I always do this. They're going to hammer Mississippi State this week. I went back to the well, baby, and it came through. I've done it twice.
So I convinced Ghost to get back on the Flames, and you know what he gave me? He gave me an NBA winner. So on one account, I split it up. I went 40, 40, and 40 on 3 hockey bets that I liked.
Yeah.
And then on the other account, I put it all on what Ghost told me. He told me, hey, take the over in the Pacers game. Took the over in the Pacers game. Pacers game went over.
Booyah, baby.
So shout out to Ghost Flames.
Shout
That's
out
right.
to Ghost, bro. I like that Flames. I had a 2-unit play on that Flames money line yesterday, too. We've got a little Grass and I've got a little run going when we look at these hockey lines and stuff, and we find our favorite play of the day. Hell, that thing's hit about 3 days in a row now, I believe, and it's usually some good plus money on the money line. So, yeah.
Well, what I took was I took, like I said, I split it into 3 different bets. I took Flames money line. Ghost gave me Wild money line, which was an underdog as well. And I took over 6.5 in the Bruins Ducks game. Clean freaking sweep.
Winner, sir. Pucking around and finding out.
I'm 7-0 the last 2 days. So anything I say on Thursday Night Football, you guys should do the opposite.
That's a real system too. 100%. I feel like I've been running pretty good last couple days too. You should probably go complete opposite on mine tonight too.
I probably should not bet football this weekend because everything outside of football that I'm doing is hitting, you know?
I know, right? I got a little run going in college basketball.
Oh, man.
Dude, I was sitting there yesterday looking at that UConn game last night, and that line, initially on the show yesterday morning, I was thinking UConn because that line was up there at 7.5. I was like, why is that line so high? And there was not really enough money to warrant that. I was like, the book's kind of like UConn. Well, I watched that line throughout the day, man. That thing wound up going all the way back down to like 4.5. When it was at 5.5, I was like, I'm betting Arizona. I put 2 units on them on the plus 5.5, a little half.
Did they end up winning?
Yeah. And you know what?
I saw that they're whooping their ass at halftime.
System play lives, dude. I didn't watch a damn minute of that game until it was 58-52, and I turned it on, and all of a sudden, UConn come back and tied it up. I told SD, I said, turn that shit off. I was like, they've been on like a 17-5 run since I turned it on. I was like, turn that damn shit off. I was like, they're going to win. I was like, they'll win and cover if I just turn it off and start watching something else. Sure as shit. Didn't even check it till this morning, bro. Winner.
That's 2 days in a row.
It's a system play, dude.
You gotta let me know when you do that so I can live bet it.
I'm gonna let y'all know, man, for sure. Send it in the group chat.
Yeah. Good morning, Pissant. Good morning, Grass Guy. Good morning, Jamie. Grass Guy says, I watch your show twice. Good shit, brother. Does Rumble have the download option yet on there? On the app? I can't remember if they did that. I was gonna listen to it on my drive, but I I don't have a good enough service to do it, but I'm going to listen at work today.
Yeah, and Jamie, I did see you email me back. Yeah, man, you're gonna come back on for sure. We'd love to have you back, man. We'll just have to work it out when we can do a show. If we got to do it on Saturday or whatever again, we'll make it happen. Dude, you're coming back.
Hell yeah. B-Max in the house. Sharp's here. Y'all are crazy. It's too early. That's the same thing Caterpillar said. Good morning, Caterpillar. I don't know how you guys do it. I'm crashing hard. Well,
you're the
that's
crazy
the reason
one,
why. Listen, this is the reason why we became the #1 sports show in the morning on the internet. Not everyone can do it. We're just built different. We're built different.
That's right.
Now, was I asleep 15 minutes before the show started? Absolutely.
Do I have to call him 3 minutes before we're supposed to start sometimes to make sure he's here? Absolutely.
Does he call me sometimes after we're supposed to start? And I say fuck as I roll out of bed. Yep. We're here.
Most pro, baby.
Most pro, baby. Supporting's in the house. How are we doing? It was a good day on the ice last night. It was a great day on the ice. Shelby's here. Good morning, Shelby. David is in the house. SD's here, of course. How are we doing?
I think
now we know why Will wants to start the show to talk about bets. Of course, no one wants to sit here and talk about losers unless it's bad beats.
I think I'm going to add a unit to Alabama totals every single time, maybe 2, until they go over in 1. I keep going under by like 4 points. They scored 176 points in Alabama totals in college basketball. They keep setting them at like last night I had over 180.5. Now, granted, I took the over in the South Florida Oklahoma State game too because it was like 177.5. Now, they were the ones that scored damn near 200. But the Alabama-Illinois game landed 4.5 points under, and I'm going to add 2 units to that bet every single time until they hit 1. I'm going to wind up having 45 units on Alabama over.
What's up, Mizzy? How are we doing? We need some bets from you today. We'll give you some bets.
We'll find some, man.
Bets. I guess we can recap some of those big. Let's just rapid fire recap. In hockey, Capitals defeat the Oilers 7-4. I almost fell for the Oilers. Just stayed away. Flames defeat the Sabres 6-2. Wild defeat the Hurricane 4-3. And then the Duckies defeat the Bruins 4-3. I saw yesterday. What was it? I think it was in basketball. Yeah. So yesterday I'm looking at the basketball game seeing what I want to bet. And the day before, every home team won except one. And I go, huh. Or maybe that was hockey. No, that was hockey. Sorry, that was hockey. Yeah, so this is what I was looking at. It was hockey. Every home team won in hockey.
That's crazy. Except the Hurricanes, yeah.
Yeah. Well, except the Bruins didn't win.
Yeah, some guy remained, poor guy.
So I was like, you know what? Oh, no, sorry. Oh, that was on Monday, too. And Tuesday. Look at it. So 2 days in a row, every home team won but one. The Islanders were the only road team to win.
Ooh, I was on the Islanders in that game, too.
Yeah, other than that, every home team won. So 2 days in a row, every home team was winning. That's where I was texting Ghost. I go, I kind of like some of these road dogs. And I'm meaning the Flames. Well, I guess, look at this. Yesterday, I guess we just bet all the home teams. Because 3 days in a row, all the home teams won except one road team.
Man, you could have got some good value on the damn Wild, too.
Mm-hmm.
They were like plus 150.
Bet them. Need to pick an NBA survivor for tomorrow. Oh, there's a bunch of good ones.
I lost my first one last week. Damn Spurs.
B-Max says we need some contest picks, Will. Oh, we'll get some contest picks. Grass Guy says, should have called me correct. I switched to the under.
Yeah, I know. Look, there's some hills I'm gonna die on, Grass Guy. There wouldn't have been anything you could have told me yesterday to get me off that.
Some of the big games yesterday in college basketball, at least in the top 25. Number 4, Arizona takes down UConn 71-67. Michigan defeats Middle Tennessee, of course. Alabama. Oh, man, I was thinking about taking Alabama money line last night, and I didn't because I thought that would be the time that they would screw me over. But they get the win, 90-86. Was the reason Alabama was a dog? I know they're on the road, but the reason why they were a dog was because they had just lost to Purdue, and Illinois plays a similar style as Purdue.
Yeah, and like they were playing that game at the United Center, and it wasn't at Illinois, but it was in Chicago. So, I mean, just kind of that's what I said, though. I thought if that wasn't going to be played inside Illinois, that's what I was going to say. Like, you look at those neutral site games, and those big arenas like that. The reason you have such a
Mhm.
home court advantage in college basketball is because they're usually small gyms and they pack them full, and you got the student section and everything. Usually, when they're in a bigger stadium like that or a bigger arena or whatever, it's not as bad as the noise goes. So you don't have as big a home court advantage.
Mm. Oh, you know what game I wanted to look at real quick? Actually, I was curious.
What's
I
that?
was looking at. Oh, they didn't cover though. Ooh. So I was like, we have an 0-4 Air Force team who is favored over an Alabama State team, who's was 2-2 at the time. But I'm like, and I was looking at who Air Force lost to. It wasn't like they lost to a bunch of powerhouses. So I'm like,
Shouldn't have been
why
favored.
yeah, and I'm like, why are they favored? Glad I stayed away because I think it was -2.5.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, so I'm glad I stayed away from that one. But my hunch was right. I was like, why is this team favored?
Yeah. Hey, Buku, shout out to you, man. I've checked out that damn daily face-off. Buku gets a lot of his hockey stuff. It's like goalies and everything. He likes to look at daily face-off. I was looking at that stuff yesterday. There's some good stuff on that. Any of you hockey people out there, man, y'all need to go look at daily face-off. That's good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Bruins Ducks over 6.5. I had that one. And once again, shout out to Better Day. Did you go check that out yesterday, Buku? Betterday.com. They gave out a pick. Oh, look at this. I found out subscription tiers are launching on Monday, November 24th. Everyone gets a free trial. Okay. So all the stuff they've been doing is for free, and they'll still have most of their stuff on here for free. But it sounds like if you want to get a subscription, you can get more.
More is better.
But you can go over here to picks, and they'll have all their picks down here that they give out. And he had the system play, or not, I don't know, system, but according to the data, it said over. Both teams like to score in the first period. And that one nailed. Mackenzie Rivers, Sixers money line. What a bum. Just kidding. I liked it too.
Oh, shit. I took I was on the Raptors in that one.
Mr. Steve Fezzik. Steve Faggot. No, I'm just kidding. Mr. Steve Fezzik he's on the UNLV Hawaii over. That's the 2-time Super Contest winner. The only guy to ever win the Super Contest twice, by the way.
No shit.
Yeah.
Well, put a little respect. Hey, you need to put a little respect on his name then. Damn.
Yeah, he is up 65 units in college football this season too, and he likes to say over in the UNLV Hawaii game. Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of units.
Yeah, over the course of what, 3 months?
It's over 20 units a month, man.
Yeah, but he likes to over in tomorrow night's game. That's interesting.
Tomorrow night,
neutral court games early season tend to go under. Oh man, I'm sorry, buddy. I just watched 6 ads in a row to get back into the stream. I'm sorry, my man.
Man, 6 in a row.
I didn't know YouTube did that. I didn't know they did that. I heard even if you turn them off, they still do it. But thank you for giving me the 5 cents that I'm going to get from you watching those ads. So thank you.
You gotta hit the skip button, man. Sometimes if they know you watch those things, you let them play through, they'll keep launching ads at you. They get longer each time too, bro. You gotta hit that skip ads button.
Sometimes they make them non-skippable.
Oh, click off the video and click back on it. I'm learning tricks to get around that shit, man.
I have YouTube
ads.
I have YouTube Premium just because of all the shit I do with YouTube and being a creator.
I wouldn't mind if you gave me ads that I was actually interested in.
Yeah. But shout out to Better Day, though. If you want free picks and stuff over here, they have that. Like I said, you can tune into their podcast. What is this? This is their picks overall since they officially started putting picks up on the site. It's pretty good.
Hell yeah. Caterpillar.
Atta baby. That's what we're talking about. My man. My man.
That's right.
Oh, man. Okay, wait. Back to this real quick. So that was college basketball in the association last night. Rockets defeat the Cavs. A good road win there. I was sitting here looking. I'm like, why are there like?
Dude, I wound up putting a 2-unit play on that. I couldn't figure it. It flipped through 0, and I was like, well, I guess Donovan Mitchell's out. When I saw Donovan Mitchell was still playing, I was like, hell, it shouldn't have moved through 0 then. I was like, I'm taking the damn Rockets. But
yeah, I didn't get that one. I like the Cavs on that one, and I like the Sixers at home, even though some of their guys weren't playing. But like, I was like, why are all these home teams dogs? And I'm like, okay, the Pacers. I go, the Pacers have only won one game all season.
That's the only one I lost.
I'm like, they've only won one game all season. The line's very tight. And I go, you know what? I like the Pacers. But then Ghost told me to bet the over. And I go, well, the Pacers are going to win. It's going to go over. So let's just go with the over.
It's fair point, sir.
They could lose and still go over. You know what I mean? So I was like, let's just do that.
Yeah, that's fair too. I had the Hornets -1.5 just for a unit, but that was the one I lost.
Raptors to defeat the Sixers. Good win by the Raptors. I told you this Raptors team's better than people thought.
I've been listening to you, man. I had the Raptors yesterday, -2.5 on the road, little 1-unit play. That was another one flipped through 0. And Embiid had been out for a few days. I was like, hell, they just think this team's going to beat them.
He beat the snot out of the Warriors, as they should, because they're a bunch of crying little bitches. Timberwolves defeat the Wizards 120-109. Nuggies get a road win against the Pelicans 125-118. The Thunder down under get a win over the Kings, but they do not cover. I've just been betting Thunder money line. It was like -1,600 yesterday. I just put a little bit on it because I'm like, they're not going to lose to the Kings, but I don't know if they're going to cover 17.5. They could, and they could not.
I'm about to start blindly taking some of these big double-digit spreads, bro. I feel like they're all covering right now.
They might be. The Knickies get a win against the Mavs last night, 113-111. There was some controversy at the end of the game. Mavericks players scored a bucket to tie the game.
Yeah. Well, go ahead. Tell me. I was reading something about this. What happened here? Keep going.
Yeah, they scored a bucket to tie the game, but then a rare offensive foul was called, and they waved off the bucket.
Was it? Did you see it?
I saw a very small. No.
What do you think?
I don't know.
I mean, was it an offensive foul? Good morning, Ripper.
Well, they called it an offensive foul. Let me see if I can find it.
They called it an offensive foul, so it must have been one. Since the NBA refs never miss any calls.
3.3 seconds left. Okay, here he goes. Ready? We ready?
It's on the drive, goes underneath layup. He puts it up.
What do you do?
They called offensive foul on that?
Oh, I think he hooks him. Yeah, he does. His hands right there on his butt.
No. That's not an offensive foul. That's basketball.
Get him out of here,
That's fucking basketball. They called that a foul?
You're not look at that. You can't grab the guy and hook him.
I don't know. That's pretty bad. That actually is pretty bad. You couldn't see it that bad. Yeah, you can't really do that.
Yeah.
That is pretty bad.
Because he can't defend you at that point.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty bad. What up, J-Man? Yeah, I mean you can't completely hook your arm around, bend your wrist too. Yeah, I mean that's pretty bad right there. I couldn't see it from the other angle, but okay, fair enough. I'll shut
up.
Morning, Mark. Good morning, Mark.
I took the Cavs on Kalshi at 22 cents at halftime, cashed out in the second half at 60. That's what
I'm telling you. Hey, we're gonna be. That's like our prodigy. Grass guy's our prodigy, man. We're so proud of him. This dude gets sharper every single day.
I love it when I'm telling you guys in the NBA, it's easy. You just take some team on Kalshi that is down double digits. All right.
I'll be honest. You probably could have got the Hornets when they were down too, big at the half. You probably could have got a spot to cash them out too.
Yeah. Yeah. All you got to do, it's not every team, of course, but all you got to do, don't do it against the Thunder. Okay.
Do it to playoff teams.
Because even if the Thunder, first of all, the Thunder are up double digits at half, they're going to probably just cruise and win that game. But 40. Two, even if the team starts coming back on the Thunder, the market's not going to move because no one's going to believe the Thunder could lose.
Right.
But in the Cavs at home against the Rockets, right? It's like, oh, the people like both those teams. So if the Cavs start coming back, they're like, oh, you're going to get better movement on it. People are going to believe it. No one's going to believe the Kings are going to come back and beat the Thunder, right?
Right. Look at two teams you think are going to be in the playoffs. And if one of them are down by double digits at halftime, whatever, bet that team to come back because more times than not, they do, man.
Yeah, and like Grass Guy did, you don't even have to hold on to it the whole way. You almost tripled your money. You
almost shouldn't hold on to it the whole way. If you ever get to that 3, I mean, set it to sell. If you buy it at 20 cents, set it to sell at 60 cents, be done with it. Take 3 to 1, get out of there.
I would argue this. Grass Guy says when good teams are down at half, as long as they're playing another good team.
Yeah.
Because if they're playing a bad team,
That's what
Like
I'm saying.
if the Thunder were down double digits to the Kings at half and they were at home,
They may just ship it in, dude.
that thing ain't going to be 20 cents. It's going to be like 45 cents.
That's what I'm saying. You don't get any value on them. There's certain, but if you got two teams that you think are going to make the playoffs, and one of those teams, like both the teams are good, and one of those teams is down by double digits, bet that team to come back because they usually do.
Yeah. And then the Bulls defeat the Trailblazers. Oh my God, we had a close one there. Bulls defeat the Trailblazers 122-121.
Oh, dude. I'm gonna start looking at these little lines, these home teams. That the line starts at like -1.5, winds up moving out to like 4.5. Now the home team's getting like 4.5. I feel like they're covering those at a pretty good clip too, dude.
Mm-hmm. Shout out Miss Leslie. She gave us a like on the stream over there on old X.
I appreciate you, Miss Leslie. Let's go.
Let's see. Coward over 15.5 points. Cam Spencer's threes too when the line is available. All right.
Okay, fair enough.
Oops, that's the rum and coke to do me in. Oh God, a rum and coke sounds so good.
No, it does not.
It does too, man. It sounds.
Keep your rum and coke.
Get some juices flowing. Let's talk about this, okay? Let's spend like 5 minutes on this.
Okay.
So my problem yesterday, and we're not going to argue the teams and the bullshit and whatnot because
we got plenty of time for all that.
4 weeks.
I'm going to keep my blood pressure down.
I was upset with Bama being ranked below Notre Dame, and it's because of the criteria that the committee is setting for some of these things. Like, for example, I like Oregon. I think Oregon's a good team.
Yeah.
But I think you and I agree we should be building these rankings off of resume, right?
Agreed.
And it really feels like the committee just cares about how many times have you lost. And then and I'm not saying losses don't matter, but losses should be lower on the like when we get to the rankings. Like we should be looking at good wins first before we look at bad losses. Or if you only have one loss and that team has 2 losses. Because Oregon has 0 top 25 wins.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you.
And I don't think their losses and a bad loss, but at the same time, it's like the committee only has them up there because they're 10-1 or 9-1 or whatever the hell.
The problem with this is a lot of this stuff's so subjective, man. And you'll have teams that play teams that were ranked in the top 25 when they played them, and then that team just falls off a cliff. Like like Virginia beating Florida State with the number 8 in the country, and now Florida State's barely going to make a bowl game. So it's like that win doesn't look as good anymore. That's why I do kind of look at the bad losses or view the losses as more of an important criteria there. And also it's kind of when you lose. Like you see a lot of like Notre Dame, okay? Notre Dame losing the first 2 games of the season, but now they've won 9 in a row. So in the mind of the committee, that's recency bias. And where Alabama just lost last week at home to Oklahoma, I can see
their number 8th ranked team.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. Like it's all I'm fine. I would be fine with them putting Alabama and Notre Dame either way. 9-10. I could see just
the thing. They also that's the other thing that I hate is about when you lose because I do agree with what you're saying, but like Bama lost the first week, but everyone holds that against them more than they hold Notre Dame losing twice in the.
But they should because the teams Notre Dame lost by combined 4 points to the number 3 undefeated ranked.
Yeah, I get that argument too. My thing is, are we going to look at the now or are we going to look at the moment then? Because like Alabama did schedule a game where they had to go into Florida State to start the season.
And also,
if you're going to start hurting them because Florida State ends up having a shitty season, we're setting up to where none of these programs are going to schedule any good out of conference games. They're going to say, fuck it. The committee doesn't care if we do that or not.
I think you'll see. It doesn't care right now. I think you'll see some of those games be the determining factors maybe. And it's just because that Florida State loss looks so bad now at this point on Alabama. But if they're talking about the rush yard and stuff like that, everybody needs to know the starting tailback for Alabama did not play in that game against Florida State.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that here in a second. I'm just saying because like Oregon, everyone's like, oh, they went in and beat Penn State and Penn State. And I still think that was a good win. I think that's a good win. And then Penn State ended up falling off hard, and they look like dog shit. I still think going into Penn State is a great win, even if Penn State ended up ruining their season and not being as good as people thought.
I mean, Indiana had to come from behind to win for the first time ever at Penn State. So, I mean,
That's
yeah,
what I'm
that's a
saying.
lot to go into. I mean, I can
So
see it.
they're being kind of hypocritical with some teams, and then that's the other thing I saw. They flip flop, like they'll argue one side for one thing, but when it comes to different team, they'll argue the other side. And I'm just like, dude, like just look at the resume. Like Alabama's strength of schedule is the fourth toughest in the country that they've played so far, and Notre Dame's is 29, and Alabama has 4 top 25 wins. It's just stuff like that. But yeah, like what you're saying, like when let me see if I can find it. Here's one. He continued on Alabama. You go back and look at Alabama's game at South Carolina, where they scored 2 touchdowns late to win that game. The next game was against LSU, where they won both of those, but didn't rush the ball for 100 yards. Again, against Oklahoma, was not able to move the ball on the ground. No one's able to move the ball on the ground against Oklahoma because they have a top 10 defense.
A lot of NFL talent on that defense.
Why are we talking about rushing for 100 yards? That should not be a criteria, Crick.
I know. And I'm like, have y'all not watched the quarterback? He's pretty good.
Yeah. If anything, it's more impressive that you weren't able to run the ball in these games and still find a way to win. Obviously not against Oklahoma, but like I don't get why we're comparing rush yards and not like, hey, this team, for one, Alabama, actually, it's impressive that they went on that 8-game win streak, because Alabama lost the first game of the season, right? And at the time, it was a bad loss. It wasn't a bad loss.
Wasn't as bad a loss.
Yeah, it got worse over time. But think about the chaos that was going on in that program. Everyone wanted fired DeBoer. They're saying this is a lost season, and they turned that shit around and rattled off 8 in an SEC schedule.
Yeah,
that's impressive. They don't get any credit for that.
They even had a non-conference game against Wisconsin, who beat a top 25 team a couple weeks ago, and they shellacked them at home, which I mean they should. But the thing is, I think here's what I think. I think both those teams are getting in, and really it boils down to they might wind up playing each other, man.
They might. I think they should. That'd be fun. But like, they also have this stretch, the 4-week stretch that they won.
No SEC team has ever done that. Won 4 games against 4 ranked opponents 4 weeks in a row without a bye. No SEC team had ever done that.
That's what I'm saying. And yet we're sitting here talking about they couldn't run for 100 yards. Like, what? Mm-hmm. That's where I started getting that's why I started getting pissed.
Well, that's
off.
why when I seen you, I could tell you were already a little fired up. I think you're also kind of a closet Alabama fan.
I want good teams to get credit for what they've done.
I was thinking about it. There's old pictures of you wearing Alabama stuff. There's the last 3 years you have come to the call. I believe you're a closet High Tide, man.
Oh yeah, Roll Tide, baby. I'll root them because
Tide.
what they do is very impressive every season, and then there's just so much Alabama hate out there that I think that we see it with the committee, because let's be honest, they always have the best talent, and if you're looking at like what they've done, I mean, this year, I just can't look at what Alabama has done this year and look at what Notre Dame has done, and I'm like, how both these teams are going to end up 10-2, and you're going to put Notre Dame ahead of them? It makes no sense.
I'm
one
of those that I think that Notre Dame team's really good too, though. I've been telling y'all that all year.
I know, but listen, I'm totally fine with people thinking that. Steps thinks it, but even Steps says Alabama's resume is better. I'm fine. If you think Notre Dame would beat Alabama, you think they're better than Alabama, that's fine. That's fandom. That's what we do. We have our opinions. But when it comes to rankings in the playoffs, we should rank based off resume. And you cannot argue that Alabama doesn't have a better resume than Notre Dame, especially when they have the same record.
Oh, no, that's why I told you. I was like, yeah, I shouldn't surprise you. The committee got it wrong there, and I agree with you. Overall body of work and stuff like that. And Alabama may wind up having a chance to jump them. I'm pretty sure it's actually still going to work out that Alabama's probably still going to get into the SEC championship as long as they beat Auburn. They got to beat Auburn. But I mean,
I also came to the conclusion yesterday that I'm pretty sure that the committee ranked. I'm more convinced. Another reason why I didn't want to I stopped getting worked up yesterday and said, fuck it, we'll save this for 2 weeks from now or whatever, is I'm pretty sure they put these bullshit fucking rankings out just to get people talking about it. And then they're going to pull a freaking the final rankings are going to be like somewhat close to legit, way different than what they've been putting out, just to fuck with us. You know what I mean? Just be like, and we did get it right here.
my problem I have is more down around outside the top 12. Those teams that are going to be vying for those last spot or two, whatever, because we got to give one to the group of 5 team, which y'all know how I feel about that, but whatever. But the Miami, I don't know how you justify ranking Miami ahead of both Vanderbilt and Georgia Tech. I don't know how you can justify
I agree with that. I agree with that.
I'm just
especially
like,
with the path.
Yeah,
with the path that they have, like
they're setting that up. They know that Miami's not getting in that ACC title game. They know that, and they still want to try to give them a chance to get in there because they know that they have fans of the U all over the damn country, and they'll travel and buy tickets and shit like that. No matter who they play, more people would watch that game. Like I told you yesterday, more people would watch Oregon and Miami than Oregon and Georgia Tech. They would be stupid to do that because Georgia Tech's the better team and probably be for the better game. Good morning, Ghost. We was talking about you being a savage earlier, man.
But, we cleaned up yesterday, Ghost. Thank you for the NBA winner. I loved it.
Yeah, man, they set these brands up. That's more what it's about, really.
Yeah, it's just it was getting me worked up. The situation, Crick, that Derp was talking about was he sent me the link to where we could watch the game on Friday night. It's a subscription. You got to pay $14 and you just cancel it. But Derp said if we want, we could call him at halftime.
Dude,
check in, see how it's going.
He sent me a video. That team they played in the playoffs last week. Okay, it's one of their big rivals, and they had not beaten that team in 29 years. Back in the regular season, they played in the regular season too. They hadn't beaten them in 29 years. The last time they beat him, the head coach for Derp's team was a sophomore in high school, bro. And they came out and they beat him in the regular season. They went for 2 at the end of the game to beat them 29-28. They played them again in the playoffs this last week, dude. And that team was down 28-27 and went for 2 to try to beat Derp's team 29-28. And Derp's team stuffed them. They got 2 wins.
Oh, yeah, we saw it the other day. Yeah.
Yeah, but 2 wins by combined 2 points over a team they hadn't beaten 29 years before this year.
I know.
God, that's freaking awesome, dude. I'm a huge Girard Indians fan. I told Derp I need a shirt and I'd rock the shit out of it.
By the way, I fixed I was listening to you guys yesterday. I found out the perfect bracket.
Okay.
Top 18-man bracket.
Doesn't that make it where you still got to give a bye though?
No. So what you do is you do that so what it will be is 15, 16, 17, and 18 will play before everyone else. But you just throw that in during like when Army Navy plays, right? So you still start still start your 16-man bracket when you normally would be starting these games.
Okay,
those 4 teams have to play an extra game, like a little play-in game, right?
And we get good football Army Navy weekend. Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm on board.
It's technically all the other teams get a bye, but it's like the NCAA tournament. Do we really think everyone gets a bye? No, we still start it when we start it. It's just there's some teams that have to play a play-in game. And
it might be better to get those other teams that are right on the cusp to play a game before, because that might get them geared up, ready to go. It might make those other games better.
Then you give your group of 5 a chance to play, like, you get let's say Tulane mixed in. They get a chance to play like a Georgia Tech that's down there in the lower rankings or whatever, and a chance to maybe get in.
That would be better than putting that team against damn Ohio State.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like at least that game we would turn it on for the first half. If Tulane's playing Ohio State, I ain't even watching that shit.
Yeah, but if you do a 16-man bracket, you take the top 18. I think that is perfect because then 2 playing games, they get in, and then we got the 16 best. You got 4 weeks of playoff football.
I'm not mad at that. Because I like the 16 to where you don't have nobody's like none of the big dogs are getting a bye. Because I think that helps and hurts you, man. I really think it hurts you more than it helps you, honestly. Because you'll
find out this year again.
Yep. I mean, yeah, we'll have to see small sample size. But right now, I know if you get a bye in the first round, you lose in the second round. That's all that's ever happened. So,
hey, by the way, breaking news: Shadur Sanders is officially the starter for the Browns this week against the Raiders. Shadur has never lost an NFL game that he started. Browns money line is looking very interesting, Greg.
I don't know how the fuck you could trust that.
Did you see this?
Nope.
Browns quarterbacks since 1999 or 1995, 0-17 in their first start.
Dude, they've had something. I think he's like the 42nd quarterback. Starting quarterback since 99. Since they came back in the league, they've had 42 starting quarterbacks now.
But this is the Browns QBs making their first career start. They're 0-17.
I mean, it makes sense. That's how you get through 42 of them. Ain't none of them worth a damn.
Yeah.
Golly,
man.
bro.
Hey, I'm saying, man, they're due.
They're due as anyone could ever be.
Dude, I could see the Browns beating the Raiders this weekend and not putting up an offensive touchdown. All their points come from their defense.
See that? I mean, yeah, I can see that with the defense. Are you frozen? Am I frozen?
I can hear you.
I'm probably frozen.
I just can't see you.
I feel like.
Oh, there you are. You're back.
Okay, yeah. I was thinking, I always start talking to y'all. I think y'all freeze. I'm like, no, I'm frozen.
I could hear you. We could hear you. I just couldn't see you.
Okay, cool. I'll just keep talking, rolling with it, man. Okay, I'm back now.
Says, win or lose, Crick, I'll try to get you a shirt. Ah, there we go.
Dude, I will wear the shit out of that dirt. I'm telling you, man.
You will, too.
I like y'all's emblem that y'all have in the middle of the field, man. It's like, I'm not usually a big fan of the old Georgia G or whatever, but you put a big arrowhead around it for an Indian, so that thing looks pretty sweet, dude.
I thought it was funny. We were talking about Steve Kerr bitching because the Miami game will be our 17th game in 29 days in 13 different cities. It's been the toughest early schedule I've ever been a part of in my entire NBA life. This guy goes, Steve, wow, I feel so bad for you, buddy. $18 million a year to coach basketball while traveling on private planes and staying in 5-star hotels. Hope you pull through.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, you whiny bitch. God almighty, this guy's such a pussy, man. I can't stand him.
Well, I think he was strategically putting that out there and doing it because he knew he was going to rest his guys in Miami. So he wanted to put that out there so he had an excuse to rest his stars, his older stars.
I think he puts it out there because he's a bitch.
A baby back bitch.
Absolutely.
Oh, man. Yeah. Well, I don't know where to go, where I want to go next.
Now let's talk about something put me in a good mood. Let's talk some Jai-Alai, man.
Done.
Love talking about. I want to know what
We're not Jai-Alai, and then we're going to get into the football match tonight.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, we have the Warriors and the Renegades. This is going to be a good match. Well, hold on. Let's see what the results were last night. How did we do? Oh, my God. The Devils with a 5-1 statement win over the Chargers. The Devils are going to be your 2 seeds, ladies and gentlemen.
Dang, bro. And they were up 5-0.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they just, about won that last one.
Yeah, Etcheberry Nicholas didn't come through, man. I mean, that was a good one. The last 3 matches went 3 sets. Our guy, Benny, what I tell you yesterday, Benny Etcheberry 2-0.
I gave you Benetrix and Rock 2-0 in the second one, man.
Yep.
Let's go, dude.
I like that. And then Benetrix and Benny get it done. I think we both said this goes 3.
We did in that one. That was said, but just bet that one 3 both ways because you got some good plus money on that if you did.
Yep. I liked them Benetrix and Benny 2-1 in that one, and you liked Zulak on Arta 2-1, and then we were like, fuck it, let's just bet it to go 3.
Bet them both. That was a winner.
Good call by us, man. Good call by us. So, yeah, now let's take a look at the standings where things are. I guess technically I think the Renegades could still pass the Devils. No, they can't because the Renegades have 2 matches left. Even if they tie the Devils will beat them every single time and tied once this season. So,
yeah, so that's the 2 seed. We got the 1-2 seed locked up, man.
1 and 2 seeds locked up. Man, we got to get Benny in here.
That's right.
Got to get Benny back in here.
What a chance.
I mean, it's a tradition. He comes in before the playoffs. He's undefeated, never lost when it comes to getting that.
I got a 20-1 ticket on the Devils. We'll bring Benny in every day. That means they're gonna win this damn thing. I love it. I love it, bro. Give me a 20-1 on the 2 seed. Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about. Good call by you, Craig.
Man, we know Jai-Alai.
We do. A couple of highlight gurus up in here.
Right.
Tonight we got the Warriors and Renegades. Let's take a look at that. We get to see the best player in Jai-Alai, Gosherry, and the best American player, Douglas. We got Douglas and Manny taking on Gosherry and Ben. Man, I don't know what to do with this one.
I'm going to take Douglas and Manny to win the first set.
Dude, last time that they played Douglas and Manny, granted it was in September, they beat them.
I'm going to take Douglas and Benny first set. Then Go Sherry's going to be pissed off. And I'm a live bet Go Sherry and Ben on the money line after they lose the first set.
I'm just gonna say this goes 3 sets. It goes 3.
I'm telling you, when the Renegades secure their playoff spot, I'm betting Ben every match in the playoffs. He's going undefeated, never lost.
Well, he'll be. Good thing is it doubles the whole way. So
undefeated, never lost.
all right, I want to go 3 Correa and Gallo taking on CRB and Flores. Kind of like CRB and Flores.
I do not bet against CRB and Flores.
That's a good call by you. And then we get this Division I singles match of the day, of the month. Douglas versus Go Sherry.
I'm betting this one to go 3. The team needs both of them, man. Both these teams still fighting for a playoff spot. Got their 2 best players out there, mano y mano. I think this one's going 3, man. We're going to see a good highlight match in this one.
I'm going to bet Douglas will win the first set.
Okay, there's your first set winner. Okay. I'm going to bet it both to go 3, man.
Mm-hmm.
I am.
Then we got Alex and Julian taking on Go Naga and Migarena.
I like Alex and Julian.
I like Go Naga and Migarena.
Bet it to go 3.
There we go. That's usually what we should do when we disagree.
Mm-hmm. Every time, because I feel like it usually works out that way.
Manny and Migarena. Ooh, Migarena playing back to back.
Ooh. I think
Manny doing?
Migarena. I'm gonna take. Yeah, let's see what he's done.
0-3.
I'm gonna take a Migarena 2-0.
Migarena is 1-3.
I'm gonna take him 2 on that one. Ride the momentum from the game before, man. He'd be seeing it.
All right. I like that. And we got Correa and Julian versus Ben and Flores. I'm going Correa and Julian.
2-0.
2-0.
Yep. I like that one.
Good thing is McDonald's avoids them till championship. Oh, okay. Okay. You can bet this over at DraftKings Sportsbook right here. Uh-oh. If you're in the great state of Florida, you can bet at Hard Rock Bet too. You go to A to Z Sports here in DraftKings. You go down to hockey. Right below hockey is look. What? Wait, what happened? Uh-oh, it's not on here right now.
Bro, it might be doing something funny.
It might be updating some odds and stuff like that. Yeah, they're like, shit. We have too much action. Some guy hammered the Devils at 20-1 on a futures bet. We gotta
we gotta pull it down.
Yeah. Anyways, it's usually right underneath hockey, but you can bet it over at DraftKings Sportsbook or Hard Rock Bet. World Highlight League. Go check that out. Warriors versus Renegades tonight on ESPN 3, FUBO TV, or their YouTube channel. Links to that and their website and everything is in the description of the stream. Go support the World Highlight League. They support us. Let's support them, huh? That
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's very fair. Very fair.
Yeah. You guys enjoy this show? Let's go support our supporters. Tonight, 5 p.m. Eastern, Warriors, Renegades. Listen, if there's any match you're going to watch tonight, like if you were like, oh, I only have time to like check in and hop in on one, or you're just only want to watch one, watch match 3. Douglas and Go Sherry. Watch that one.
That's the number 1 highlight player in the world versus the number 1 highlight player in America, man. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go America.
America.
That's what I'm talking about. Go check it out tonight, though, guys. That'll be fun.
Absolutely. Man, Derp said.
Grass guy says, oh, what? Go ahead.
I was going to read Derp. It said the only other team left in the area, city across the bridge from McDonald, Blue Devils. They're also going to the regional title Friday night. Their 100th year, but they're in division with powerhouse Marion Local. Marion Local won the state championship last year, 74-0, and just won their 76th straight game, the longest active streak in America.
So they're pretty good at football.
They at least have played. Yeah, they learn quick, man.
Hey, shout out to Average Joe Sports Talk, giving us a like and repost on X. Thank you.
We love our guy, Elio.
Yes, we do. Amigarena, what a name. I know, right? I know. What was I going to say? Grass Guy said, I watched that match. Devils were on fire. Dude, I'm telling you, they're hitting their stride at the perfect time, and they got a leader. And now they get almost 2 weeks off to, rest those bumps and bruises.
Man, Benny knows what it takes to win a title, too.
This would be if he wins it, it'll be his third title with 3 different teams.
Man, seems like he's the glue,
right? Or did he win 2 with the Chargers? I thought he won 1 with someone else. Maybe he won 2 with the Chargers.
I think it was 2 with the Chargers.
Okay, well, it sounded better the way I said it. Either way.
We'll have to ask. We'll have to check with our guy, Benny.
Yeah, I want him to win it because then I'm going to put pressure on him to go back to back.
Okay.
I'm like, you won the fall league. Let's see you win the winter league, huh?
I think we need to get Ben in here too before the playoffs.
Oh, absolutely. But you know what we need to do? We need to get him, Benny, and Bueno. Get them all in here at the same time.
Yeah, Benny, Ben, and Bueno, man. We could about make that a show.
That's the BBB. That's like the
Yeah.
Big Baller brand.
Yeah. B cubed, man.
Oh, God.
Oh.
All right, let's pull up the action report. We got a football match tonight, Crick.
Playing football tonight?
And we're playing a little thing called Thursday Night Football.
Oh, Louisiana versus Arkansas State?
Yes, the match everyone's talking about.
It's fair.
The Bills have a lot of guys that aren't going to play. Just a couple, little guys here and there. Kincaid's out again.
Oh,
So I think I'm going
pick.
to hammer it. I think I'm going to hammer it.
So too, dude. Maybe 2+, especially against that defense.
He should be getting pressured in this game.
Absolutely. I'm with it. I'm betting that. It's undefeated, never lost this year. You got to bet it.
Oh, he's thrown 7 picks on the season, and all 7 came when Dalton Kincaid was not playing or was off the field.
And it's only -116, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I'm betting 2+ at +373 for like a half unit.
I'm betting 3+ in the first half.
Oh my God! You get 3+ at +1480.
Really?
Sam 4+ is plus. You imagine what you would have got 4+ for Sam Darnold last week at 4+ for Josh Allen's +6,200. I bet Sammy D was probably at least 4,500 or better for 4+.
Had to be because he had only thrown like 5 all season.
And that's what I'm saying. Yeah, hell, it was +107 or something for him to throw 1. So yeah 4+ would have been probably around +4,800 or something. God almighty.
Derp says they're doing a rally send up tomorrow. I'll try to send the video to you guys. Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. What up, Amish? How you doing, man?
What up, Amish? Go Irish. Bills laying 6 on the road in Houston. Sharp money, big money on the Bills. 78% of the bets, 87% of the money is on the Bills. I'm leaning towards taking the points with the Texans.
I think I am too, dude. I really am.
I think I'm going to buy in on the Texans money line on Kalshi as well. Plan to sell out if they get a lead or something.
Oh, if you're going to take the points, you better for sure have a little sprinkle on the money line.
Yeah.
I think this line's going to go down some more, dude.
You do?
I think so. I think it might wind up closing like 4.5 or something.
That would be wild if it did. I would expect it to move.
Oh, dude. If it does move down to that, take the Texans. I think you take the Texans anyway because it's already moved down some. You got all that money on the Bills, sharp money on the Bills. Take the Texans, dude. I like this. I'm going to take them plus the 5.5 and put a little half unit on the money line. I like it. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I love fading that sharp and public money.
Yeah, I do too. I don't know, man. I'm not like the Bills. Who do the Bills have out tonight?
Well, I can't get out of my mind those couple games on the road, man. At the Panthers, at the Dolphins, Panthers playing solid, but the Dolphins, I think the Dolphins are fucking terrible.
Yeah, they haven't been a great road team
at all.
Yeah, let me see.
And Josh, like I said, this is of those teams that they just played on the road that they look real bad against, the Panthers, the Dolphins, and now they're going to go to the Texans. By far the best defense they've seen. And a team that really kind of has to win.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah.
I don't think Houston's actually going to win this one, but I do think they're going to make it close enough to where I think I can sell out of Kalshi.
I think you're going to have some Josh Allen magic at the end for the Bills to win this thing, man. Yeah. I don't think they're just going to methodically dominate them or anything.
The Bills are benching Keon Coleman again this week.
Because that guy's a dipshit. Just do your fucking job. Show up for your fucking meetings and stuff, man. You're getting paid a lot of money to play football. That's part of the damn deal. Just show up.
I got a fun stat for you.
Lay it on me.
The Bills are 0-3 this year when they fail to score over 20 points.
Ooh, I don't think they are going to score 20 points tonight. They may not. I mean, what is the total in this thing?
Hold on. So they're 0-3 when they fail to score over 20 points, but they're also 7-0 when they do score over 20 points. The Houston Texans defense ranks number 1 to their opponents, averaging 16.3 points per game.
Okay.
Do with that information as you would like.
So we're really just we're rooting for the Bills not to score 20.
Yeah, the Bills have ruled out Dalton Kincaid, of course, Curtis Samuel, and McCole Hardman. Who's going to catch the ball?
I was thinking, say Keon Coleman's not playing. Who are they throwing to? I mean, hey, bet Khalil Shakir's overs.
I did that last week and it burned me. So, like you're saying, I should bet it.
Bet it again. Rage bet it again, dude. I'm definitely doing that. That's the best bet of the night.
Rage bet it again.
Just rage bet the shit out of it. Where's he at? Let me find him.
Chat, what do you guys like tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Give us some winners, man.
I'm laddering Khalil up to 70 plus.
Yeah, that's a good call by you.
50 plus at plus 133, 60 plus at plus 214, 70 plus at plus 340. What up, Ripper?
Dude, I returned. God, I had a good night last night. So off of that free bet, I returned $112 in one account out of the 120 I had, and then 150 out of the 120 I had in that one.
Man, clean living, bro. Hey, you want the first touchdown score?
Yeah. I want a same game parlay, but yeah, give me a touchdown score.
Dawson Knox, first touchdown.
Dawson Knox. Ooh. Let me look at the odds. Who can we get on the Texans that might be good value?
Hell, Nick Chubb, 22-1.
Nick Chubb?
Dude, that sounds like Woody Marks. They throw him a little swing route, and he gets it all the way down to like dude the other night, returning the kickoff back to the 1 yard line. They just handed it to Nick Chubb. What are they going to do? Run it?
Collins 7-1. Khalil Shakir 11-1.
I got Khalil at 14-1.
Yeah, this is bet online.
They got Keon Coleman listed on these player props.
Let me go over to Kalshi and see what Kalshi says.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just reading what X tells me, and X is always right.
Mm-hmm. If it's on the internet, it's got to be true.
Let's check Kalshi. What is Kalshi saying about this game? First TD, we can get Josh Allen is 16%. That's hilarious. He's the same odds as James Cook to score the first touchdown. That seems silly.
Are you sure that Christian Kirk's playing tonight, B-Mac? Oh, there he is, way down there. Yeah, 40-1. B-Mac likes Christian Kirk 40-1.
Ooh, you can get Khalil Shakir at 7 cents on Kalshi.
Oh, that's what you should do.
First touchdown score, 25-1. Houston's defense. Fumble scoop score.
Pick six. Cash our interception bet and everything.
The books would love that. Because they clean up all the other ones.
Yeah, nobody ever bets those except you.
I got to bet it tonight. I got to bet it tonight now.
100%.
Oh, that's funny. What did it have it on Bet Online? That's what.
All right, I'm gonna put together the same game parlay here.
What?
Yeah.
Houston's defense on Bet Online is. Oh, it's actually better than. It's actually better than Kalshi. It's 28-1. I'm gonna put a little $10 on that. Why not? $10 win.
Little sprinkle.
Just a little sprinkle.
I like it.
All right, you work with the chat to build your same game parlay. I'll be right back.
You're good. Do you think? Grass guy, Josh Allen to throw a fourth quarter pick. Okay. Take the dog, Grass guy says in that Thursday night game. Ripper likes the Bills. Amish said, imagine a college football postseason 2 years in a row without Bama. Nature would be fully healed. That's right, man. I get on board with something like that. All right, let's see here. I'm looking through a few things, man. I do like Josh Allen throw that pick tonight. I'm going to go with Dawson Knox for an anytime TD, though. No Dalton Kincaid. I feel like that guy's about due. He has about 4 games a year where he catches a TD, and I feel like he is about due. It's been a few weeks on that. Let's see here. What else we got? What is the total at? 43.5. That's gross. That's gross. Ooh, let's look at defensive props. I love defensive props, man. Let's see. Who's getting a sack tonight, Chad? Who's getting a sack? Will Anderson Jr. is minus 143. Ooh, 2+, though. That feels too easy. Hell, Joey Bosa has been playing well. Davis Mills ain't exactly the most fleet of foot there. He can move a little bit, but I feel like Bosa shows up in these spots too. Oh, that'll get you 40-1. Josh Allen, 1+ interception thrown. Khalil Shakir, 50+ receiving yards. Dawson Knox, anytime TD. Joey Bosa, 1+ total sacks. And let's see if we add Texans plus 5.5. Oh, that gets you up to 75-1. Holy moly, donut shop. I can tell you right now. I know one thing for sure, two things for certain. I'm going to have too many damn bets in this game tonight. 100%. 100%. We all said over in the YouTube chat. Could end up being big receiving game for James Cook, says some guy from Maine. Let's see what his receiving yards looking at. You like that one, sir? James Cook receiving yards. Maybe you get 25+ for him at plus 177. Averaging right at 19 a game. Get his 15+. You got to lay the minus 129 on that. So that line's about right. I mean, shit, man. We got to see if I see no Keon Coleman listed on this, but they had him listed on the TD scores right there. But I don't see him listed on the receiving props. So I don't know if that guy's playing or not, man. I don't know what the deal with that guy is. I don't care if he is playing. I wouldn't bet his props. He's kind of in the doghouse there for a little bit. Is it a halftime tie? Where's Patriot at when you need him? It's gonna be a halftime tie night too. I almost want to blindly bet those in all the Thursday night football games. Kicker props. It's probably gonna be a low scoring game. Might be a good night for both teams. Kicker prop. You might go 2+ on the field goals for both of them. That might not be a bad deal. Let's see. Golly, that gets you plus $13,000. Put $1 on that.
Thought about one that I like.
Tell me.
We go Nico Collins anytime touchdown.
Love Nico.
We go homeboy Davis Mills to have 225 or more passing yards. And Buffalo to win.
Okay. What's that get you?
Well, I was trying to look on Kalshi, but sometimes their thing's broken. Hopefully it fixed later in the day. Like I put Nico Collins' first touchdown, his passing yards over, and Buffalo to win. And it says $10 will win you 13. And I'm like, okay, well this thing's broken right now.
Derp said you're crazy. It's Davis Mills. Come on, man.
It's the Buffalo's defense.
I'm just kidding, dude. I'm just kidding. I don't hate that tonight. Weird shit's gonna happen this game tonight.
Davis Mills has thrown over 225 recently.
Yeah, he can chuck it, dude. He was expected to be kind of, one of the heirs to throw before they got CJ Stroud.
Oh, dude. They know this is gonna happen. Davis Mills to have at least 222 passing yards, Nico Collins to have a touchdown, and the Bills to win is only plus 475.
No, lock that in.
They know it's going to happen.
Lock it in. I'll be right back.
I'm betting it. You tell me I won't bet it. I'll bet it. Oh, come on. You better. Okay. So you better accept it. What if we go Nico Collins' first touchdown? Actually, let's go Khalil Shakir, first touchdown. Davis Mills. $222. Bills to win. What? Can't parlay those three together. This is what I hate. Oh, they're not letting me do the anti-correlated. That is some bullshit. Huh. That ain't bad. I mean, Khalil Shakir to have first touchdown and Davis Mills to have 222 passing yards. That'll get you 23 to 1. How about that? Add Crick to the group chat with game on account. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna do that right now. I don't think Crick has an Instagram. We could do a group chat on X.
I don't Insta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have X, Derp, we could do it on
Derp
X.
does. That's where he was sending me all those videos and clips the other day.
Well, make a yeah, Derp, add us both on X into a group chat. They won't let me parlay Khalil Shakir first touchdown with Bills money line.
They won't let you. Then
They hate
winner.
Then I hate him. I hate this book. I'm gonna do it on Kalshi.
Yeah, you get better odds anyway.
It's true. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know in this
I like Texans.
game.
I like the Texans. Usually on Thursday night, though, when I pick a side, it usually sucks.
Yep. But I do have Davis Mills, 222 passing yards, Nico Collins anytime touchdown with the Buffalo winning the game. And I do have first touchdown scorer, Houston's defense. Lock those in.
See, I think my favorite play of the game tonight.
Good on you, Crick. Fuck Facebook, says somebody make a drop.
Yeah, man. Heard that. Khalil Shakir, 50 plus receiving yards, plus 133. It's my favorite play.
I have to change my settings. Game On won't let me add you. Let me see if I
you got to accept him, probably. I had to do the same thing the other day. You probably have to follow him back.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, yeah, there it is. Hold on. Accept it.
I had to do the same thing the other day. He was like,
in.
He said, it won't let me message you. I was like, shit, I don't have that turned off. I don't know how to do that. Let me see what's up here. Follow back. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, man.
Here we go. I just followed you back, Derp. The Dirt Man.
That's right. Well, we got a few minutes, man. What are there any good college basketball games tonight? Dude, like I told the people yesterday, I've got Ken Palm. If y'all have any Ken Palm questions throughout the day, man, y'all can hit me up with those or in the group chats or whatnot and so forth. If you got any questions about that?
Let's take a look at the games and the Game On won't let me add you. I just accepted your thing.
I think that might have been.
Oh, you already said that.
Yeah, so I think that might have been a few minutes ago.
I thought he said it again. My bad. It's early.
It is early, man.
In association with the Clippers taking on the Magic, Orlando's a 5.5-point favorite. Kind of a low total there. Might want to go under that.
It is a low total. I have to check with my source, Grass Guy, see what the money's doing next hour. Figure out what
Kings and Grizzlies. Grizzlies laying 2.5. Home against the Kings. Kings on a back-to-back. Might be. The Grizzlies are so bad though.
Mm-hmm.
Might be a good spot for the Kings. But so are the Kings, dude. They're
and
both
John Morant's kind of an asshat too.
Well, he's out for a couple of weeks.
Why?
Calf strain.
Yeah.
Because it's a loser, William. What's a loser? Betting the under? I don't know. I'm just looking at it like the Magic used to be a good under team.
No.
This season they've been playing.
That was that was football. That was a long time ago. He's not talking about that. The NBA. The loser was one of your parlays that you threw in there.
Oh.
Or maybe that's why he said maybe that's why they wouldn't let you bet it or something. They wouldn't let you parlay it together. The Khalil Shakir.
What? Like Shakir was going to get a touchdown and the Bills were going to win, or first touchdown and the Bills were going to win?
Yep, they're trying to save you money, man. They know it's a loser.
You are going to make me take Shakir first touchdown now. You guys have done it. You poked the bear.
Book, thanks for your donation, man.
Mm,
Dog spot going to Wichita, man. You be safe, sir. Let's see. 76ers on a back-to-back. Why are they favored? Giannis not playing?
Yeah, Giannis is out for a little bit.
Oh, yeah, he's out for like 2 weeks.
Yeah. A little revenge spot for the Sixers. It might be a good spot to take the Sixers there.
And
the Spurs are back taking on the Hawks. San Antonio only laying 1.5. That smells fishy.
Yeah, no Wembanyama.
Yeah, but still, they won the other night without Wemby. I mean, listen, they are so deep. I mean, now, granted, I know Steph Castle's out, Harper's out, and Wemby's out, but they also were out the other night and won. I'm telling you, man, they have such a deep roster that I don't know, man. That might be good value on the Spurs there. What does action say?
Yeah, what does action say?
As long as you got De'Aaron Fox out there, I'll trust him to get it.
That's what I'm saying, man. That guy's pretty damn good too.
Yeah, sharp action on the Hawks.
Ooh, that's gross. Against the public. They might be thinking the same thing we are. We got to take this value there. I don't know. We'll have to watch that line and see.
Let's see. So who's going to be their starting five tonight? They're going to have De'Aaron Fox, Julian Champagne, Devin Vassell, Harrison Barnes, and Luke Cornett. Yeah, I can see why it's a close game now.
So it's hard to say. That lineup doesn't exactly jump off the page at you.
Yeah, but it's, I mean, are you scared of the Hawks?
Scared of the NBA.
Let's see. I mean, Porzingis is out. Trae Young's out. I mean, it's not like the Hawks have a freaking. They got Dyson Daniels, Nikolai Alexander Walker, Vic Krejci, Jalen Johnson, Okinawa. I mean, that doesn't scare me.
It shouldn't. I'll set one up a little bit, Derp. I'll take care of it, man. Yeah, no, that don't really scare you neither. What's the money doing on total in that game? I'm curious about that.
Sharp money on the under, public money on the over.
Let's just bet the under.
I hate
unders. What is that? 85% of the money on the over. What could go wrong?
If De'Aaron Fox is on the court, he likes to he pushes the pace, and the Hawks love pushing the pace.
Yeah, I was thinking all them Hawks games go over anyway.
Yeah,
be playing with fire. You'd have a sweater, I promise you. Hell, all the sharp money's on the under against the public. That's every day in the damn NBA, though. Everybody just blind bets the overs in the NBA.
I mean, early in the season, it's a good call.
I'm gonna bet the under in that damn Clippers Magic game. I can tell you right now.
Are we going Raging Cajuns tonight?
Fuck it, I don't care. Do what you want to do. I ain't watching that shit. Good luck to you. What is it? Well, let's see here.
2.5.
Yeah, 4-6 team and a 5-5 team. That sounds exciting. 2.5 point spread. Exhilarating.
Tonight in the top 25, we got number 1 Purdue laying 16.5 against Memphis. St. John and the Johnnies laying 30.5 against a Bucknell, whatever that is. Tennessee taking on Tennessee State. Tennessee laying 32.5. Some big spreads tonight. Texas Tech laying 8.5 against Wake Forest. And Houston laying 39.5 against Rider.
Dude, I might take Wake Forest in that damn game.
Really?
That game's played down in the Bahamas. I have to see what the money's doing. I'll talk with Grass Guy next hour and see, but I'm kind of already eyeing that one. I love taking them dogs, them early, like Thanksgiving tournaments and shit.
Tonight on the ice, with the Blue Jackets taking on the Maple Leafs. I saw Miss Leslie was not happy with Bill Simmons.
Let them hear it. Tell them.
Did you see what Bill Simmons said?
What do you say?
It was something along the lines that like the worst professional franchise in sports is the
Philadelphia 76ers.
Jackets. No, the Blue Jackets.
Oh, sorry, that was my take. The Blue Jays. Well, dang, I know that's not true. Like I said, I know who the worst franchise is in sports, shortly followed by the Pelicans. That's solely because of their name. But yeah, well, I bet she did get fired up about that, man. She don't take that shit. I feel
She
like
was about to fight him.
I mean, they're 2 games over 500. Fight him. Hell with that guy.
-10 won both ways on that one. Capitals and Canadiens. Or are the Capitals on a back-to-back?
They are. They beat the Oilers last night 7-4. Probably take the team total under tonight.
And they got to go up to Canada.
You know what I'm saying? Probably take the team total under, man. They scored 7 goals last night. They're on a back-to-back. Got to go on the road there.
Yeah, Islanders and the Red Wings.
Red Wings are good at home, dude.
Ooh, Panthers favored at home against the Devils. You might get some good. Might be some good value on the Devils there.
That's a good hockey team. Well, Jack Hughes out for a couple weeks because he got hurt. He didn't or cut his finger off in a dinner accident.
Panthers are 7-2-1 at home too.
Yeah, solid. Champs till they ain't twice.
Blues and the Flyers, Oilers and the Lightning. Is Edmonton going to lose 2 in a row?
Man, I feel like they've been on a pretty long little road stretch here. It's like 4 or 5 game road stretch, and this is a back-to-back, and this is probably like the last game of it. They'll probably go back home after this one, but usually your effort is dwindled down a lot of those spots.
The Kraken are slightly favored at the Blackhawks. What?
That might be our damn. I have to ask Buku, but that might be our both teams score first period spot.
Over 1.5 is a lock. I want to see what the odds on that are. Let's check out the odds. Over 1.5 in the old Kraken game. What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
Ooh, it's only -115. I kind of like it. If Buku endorses it, I'll bet it. Kraken, Blackhawks over 1.5 first period. Ooh, actually, you know what we can do?
What can we do?
We'll go over to betterday.com.
Absolutely.
Go over to hockey, first period database. So who did I say? It was Kraken and the Blackhawks? Or who are they playing? The Blackhawks? Yep.
Kraken Blackhawks.
That's Chicago, right?
Yes.
7-2-10 in the first period. At home, they're 5-0-4 in the first period.
Okay.
At home, they're only 3-6 to the over. But we go down to Seattle. Their first period, they're not a good first period team. Well, you got a first
the under.
Look at this. You got the first period away. So Chicago has not lost the first period this season at home. Seattle has only won once in the first period.
Hell.
Seattle over under is 11 overs to 8 unders, and on the road they're 5-4 to the over. That's tough.
That's screaming, stay away. That's what that's saying. Too much.
The Blackhawks are Chicago, right? Will, you're fired. Yeah, I'm missing a tooth, but I'm not a hockey expert. All right, I just play one.
It's fair enough.
I don't know. What do we? I think maybe the real line here is just to take. Let's see. Chicago Blackhawks first period money line is -115. That seems to be the way to do it.
Take them on the puck line. Take them minus the half goal.
+183.
Yeah.
What should we put on it? 300?
No.
Oh.
Maybe.
All right, 30. Greg. I'm gonna put a $25 holla spot on
there
it.
There you go. That's perfect. That's even better. $25 holla. We
got the Chicago Blackhawks -half a puck first period. It's gonna be 1-1. It's gonna be 1-1, and I'm like, why didn't I just bet the over?
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen.
I like how you said that -half a puck. Yeah, fair enough.
Why? What are you supposed to say?
No, I like it. I don't know what you're supposed to say. Remember, I've not always been a hockey guy either.
I guess it would be half a goal. -half a goal.
I like half a puck better, man. It sounds better when we talk about it since we haven't always been hockey guys and we kind of form our own language with it.
Oh, I live and breed I live and breathe hockey.
Live and breed it. That's right.
I breed it. It's a Thursday.
It is a small Friday.
Derp, I got your video, but X freaking their DMs and stuff now is all wacky. It's not loading. It's not loading at the moment on here.
Cyber attack.
No, they updated they're doing this like encrypted shit and whatnot. And
Look, I know they made me enter a code the other day. I got to put in a passcode, give the rights to my firstborn child, and get 3 passwords and everything else for you. Even let me talk to my people.
oh, you put on Insta too? Let me do that. Instagram.
Here you go, B-Mac. While he's doing that, man, we'll get you your little palate cleanser.
You got some tickle bitties and you don't know how to swing? Well, I'm here to help you. Next, you want to tuck your right arm and lay your left arm on top of that mommy milker. Bombs away?
By the way, on Insta it says message unavailable. Content may have been deleted by the owner or hidden in their privacy settings. So it's not nothing's working for me this morning.
Man, interweb.
The entire web. I tried to.
I guess it's about that time, man.
You know what we should do?
We
should do? We should just fade whatever Trent puts out tonight. That's how we should play it.
You have a good night last night?
No, he just sucks at whatever he puts out in primetime games. He does.
Fair enough. I mean, hey, if it's facts, it's not. Can't be hurting nobody's feelings if it's facts, man. It's just the truth.
Ooh, there's an insider and premium tier at betterday.com. Receive live in-game betting picks on a separate exclusive Telegram channel. 7 straight winners on betterday.com.
7 straight.
Keep an eye on the Sixers versus the Bucks. No Giannis. Model went 0-3 yesterday, but McKenzie didn't agree with the picks and did not bet them or send them out as bets. The model in the season is 60-53. Here's their same game parlay for Thursday Night Football. Texas team total under 18.5. Woody Marks over 63.5 rushing yards.
I love
Josh Allen under 33.5 rushing yards. I kind of like that one. And Nico Collins over 5.5 receptions. That doesn't seem bad.
I don't hate it. What does it get you? Plus 13.54?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Worth the sprinkle.
Alternative, if you just remove the Josh Allen prop, it's plus 768.
Steps on work tomorrow?
I hope so.
We ain't seen him this week. I figured he was.
I hope so. He said something. I think he is. I think that's what he said. I don't know. He says a lot of things. I don't usually pay attention.
That's fair. Do understand.
All right, quick corner time, baby.
All right, man. Chat, y'all have a good day, sir. You be safe out there. I will see you tomorrow. Y'all come over to the Sports Picks channel, man. Come check us out for Quick Corner. Grass Guy going to be with us. We'll talk some hockey, talk some NBA, and we're going to look at the college football lines, too. So y'all come join us, man.
No, Derp, look. It just says message unavailable again. I'm showing our DMs. I'm sorry.
All right, bro. Be good. Be safe. I'll see you tomorrow.
You too. I'll see you tomorrow, buddy. Have a good one.
All right.
It's not coming through, Derp. I don't know why. We're going to rate them up. Rate them up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this raid going. Raid. I wonder if I can see it on my phone. Yeah, it's working on my phone. It just isn't working on the interwebs right now. I'll watch it, though. Try now. Let me see. Nope. Still unavailable. Still unavailable. But it's working on my phone, so I'll watch it on my phone here in a minute. Let's get over a rating. Make sure you like and give them a thumbs up. Let's hit the follow button. Let's get Sports Picks to 1,000 people. Let's get to 1,000. It's sending form cap. I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with all these websites and their DMs. None of them have been working well. But I will watch it, Dirt. I will watch it. Oh, hey, there it goes. Doot. Oh, shoot. Doot. I got to turn it way down. Oh, boy. Yep, got to turn it way down. That's pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Look at that. I'm fired up. I'm ready to run. I'm ready to run through a brick wall. That's going to be a fun game. It's tomorrow night, right? There's no such thing as best bets, especially on primetime games. Vegas will do their best to make you lose. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's why you come here. We try to find the angle. We try to bet with Vegas, not against them, you know? But good morning, Taz Keys. How we doing? Yeah, Dirt, that's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun game. Excited for you guys. We will be back tomorrow morning, though, talking about all the winners we had, because we are going to win tonight. That's what we call it a best bet. 7-0 the last 2 days. That is insane. I should probably just not bet tonight, but, you know, degenerate. Going to do it. You guys have a good rest of your day. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. We'll be back bright and early, 4:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But until then, good luck, good gambling, and game on.